Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Noni Jelia Feby Sipayung. I'm one of student information system student 2021 Institute Teknologi Del. Now I'm on my way to do research independent on the Beijing Genomic Institute as user interface design. Now here I am to want to report my progress doing this MBKM, that is independent research. Okay, here's the outline, the progress report outline. How can I want to talk about when I'm doing independent research at Beijing Genomic Institute, BGI. The first is I want to tell about my preparation with all the friends here. That is, we learn about Mandarin or Chinese language. And then the second is on the first week, my team and my supervisor get me to introduction to the laboratory of the MGI. Actually, I'm not working on the BGI. I'm working on the MGI. That is one of the department of the BGI. MGI is focused on trying to make a manufacturing, like discover like product sequencer that helps the researcher or the other people in BGI trying to sequence the DNA. So the MGI is trying to manufacturing or trying to build something like a sequencer product to help the researcher make a sequencing on DNA. Actually, when I'm working here, I'm trying to make a user interface of the product, like when the MGA trying to make a new product or make a innovation of the sequencer, me and my team as a user interface design working, trying to make the UI of the product, make it easier to use, and help the researcher or the implementer making a sequencing. So as user interface design, we are trying to make how to communicate the product, especially the sequencer product. And then the second week, I will tell you about the sequencer products knowledge. And then the third week, working on BGI Innovation Class 2024, as we must do training tasks. And then 4 and 5 weeks, my supervisor tell me the UI project direction and requirements gathering and the difficulties I face. And then the last, I will tell the closing. Okay. Okay, the first outline, it is preparation and learning about Mandarin. We are here in the first week. We arrive in China. We trying to prepare our document, and then from 12 August until 23 August is amount 11 days. We learn about learning Chinese language. Here's some the documentation. I trying to practice in front of the class, and then after we practice in class, we are going to practice in the outside, like we are going to the beach, and then we are going to the market to practice our language. So basically, on this task, we just learn about how the daily life, how to say the daily life in a daily life China language here, like how to buy something, how to say something to other people, like to older than us or younger than us. And in the last of these tasks, our Lausie or our teacher gave us the last assignment. So I got 180 per 200 points. So it's a good. Okay, next. So this is the video. I'm trying to go to the laboratory and showing you how to make the user interface of the sequencer. So this is the laboratorium to make a product on MGA. So we are coming to the laboratory as the user interface design, trying to monitoring the UI of the product. And then next, so the second week, I'm trying to learn about sequencer product knowledge. Here's the result. I'm trying to analyze one by one how to make a user interface. Especially, I must know about the sequencing product. Like, I must know about how to make a sequencing, especially how to the product working. So here's the explanation that I made by my own self, how to understanding the sequencing, and then trying to analyze one by one the component and the tools that depend on the product, especially in the product sequencing. Next. Okay. And the third week, we are working on BGI Innovation Course 2024. So, from 25 August until 18 September is 25 days. Where we did make a working on BGI Innovation Course 2024 like a training task. So here's the explanation, like we must do 4 tasks. One task, the first task we do it with our team, and then second and the third we are doing the tasks by ourselves, and then the fourth task is correction from the supervisor. So here's the proof that I have done from all of the tasks from 1 until 4. Next. So, next I will tell you the 4th and 5th weeks. This is the UI project direction and requirement gathering. Now, I will tell you that here, just me as a student here. So, all my team is UI engineer. They're all UI engineer, just I'm a student here. So, this is my task. There is a separate as a 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. So I do the part 2 first, and then what I'm doing now is trying to build a design system, especially the first step to trying to make a design system. I must make a requirement gathering. Oh, so this is the result when I'm trying to requirement gathering. My supervisor tell me that I should compare other design system. So other design system that we want to make is trying to make a resource about the components or the element that we need to apply in our product sequencer in the future. So that is the objective of how we want to make a design system. So the first step I should trying to requirement gathering. My supervisor tell me that I should compare other design system like Apple developer, human interface, like Google design, like N design, other design system I should comparing, and then trying to get the gap, and then the gap become the new idea, and the new idea we can add become the new value to our design system. MUAD design system. Okay, here's the result that I have a percentage for my supervisor. And then I want to tell you the difficulties I face. I have difficulty in preparing to make an independent research paper because here MBKM the output is make a paper publication. So the difficulty that I face is trying to prepare to make an independent research paper, especially trying to source which journal that I choose to publish it. I really need guidance in this matter, but my supervisor has not replied to my message for me to ask for the guides with her. So the second, I have difficulty in managing my time. When should I focus on BGI tasks, SP, my supervisor tasks, TA, respond, and balance so that all the tasks are complete properly. Next, so the closing for the 2 months progress, I'm here as I'm getting a new knowledge by being brought to the lab. So many great people working together to do amazing things, especially a second product. And I did my BGA 2024 innovation class training task well and submitted by assignment on time. And then the third, I will try to maximize all the research process that I will do here, especially for all the tasks that my supervisor expects me complete and work here for the 1 year. And I will try to make my best to prepare the publication of the output result that I will produce for this independent research. And then that is all my report for this month. I will really hope I can do my best here. I can learn many things here. So I want to tell you about my progress, my great progress in the next report. So here's all my presentation or my report. Thank you.